Hey, it's Matt, and my video today is going to be about Yaoi! I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, this vlog, I'm really excited, you can see. Okay, that was really gay. Oh well, there's nothing wrong with being gay. Yaoi! Basically, if you don't already know what Yaoi is, you should. But yeah, basically what Yaoi is if you watch anime. Well, it's supposed to be an anime manga term, but people use it for other fan bases as well. It's a Japanese term for basically putting two male characters from a show together in a gay relationship. That's mainly the gist of it, but that would be referred to as shonenai, which means boys love. Yaoi is the smutty sex fan fictions kind of thing. Yeah, I like Yaoi a lot. But I didn't used to. Basically, there was a point in my life where I thought Yaoi was disgusting. I just started watching Death Note, and an ex-friend of mine and one of my other friends, no, two of my other friends and one ex-friend, which we won't go into, basically introduced me to this Yaoi. So I thought, okay, what is it? Started sending me pictures of Ellen Light doing things, and I was like, what? Yeah, there was a picture where, like, yeah, this is a big warning here. If you don't want to know about Yaoi, I suggest you don't click this video. There was a big picture of basically Ellen Light was stark naked, lying, kissing each other. Now that wasn't as bad as it gets, and I thought, ew. So I wasn't homophobic, I just didn't like the idea of Ellen Light in a relationship together. Which I do now, which is a bit weird. But yeah, so this picture really grossed me out. So then, it was Jake actually, yeah, Jake and Mia. And basically they just started sending me tons and tons of Yaoi. It was horrible. It was disgusting to my eyes. It was awful in every way. And then I introduced one of my friends called Jasmine into Death Note. I said, oh my god, because it's all I went on about was Death Note and L and how great he was. So I thought, I'll show her. And she fell in love with Light. She fell in love with him. I don't know how she feels about him now. And the next minute, she's saying, oh my god, I ship Ellen Light so much. And I'm like, what? Why? It's horrible! And then I started reading into it and I thought, they're chained together for fuck's sake. They are chained together. They are two grown men sleeping in the same room. Well, wait a minute, if they're chained together 24 hours a day, does that mean that they have to sleep together, shower together, all of this other stuff? And I'm like, okay, maybe I ship them a little. And that's when it was like, oh my god! So then I started shipping them more and more and more to the point that they're now my OTP. And then, which means one true pairing, which is like the pairing that you love so much. You know, and then I started shipping everyone with L. Like, I mean everyone. Because he's got an ook face. Yeah, Yaoi times uke or ook, or however you want to pronounce it, is basically the one on bottom. And seme, or however else you want to pronounce that, is the one who's on top. So I started shipping L as an ook for everyone in the task force and everyone everywhere, and I was like, this is beautiful. And then I discovered the world of roleplay. Really wish I hadn't, but I have. So me and my girlfriend RP a lot of Yaoi. Granted, we do. And I write fan fictions about Yaoi. I own Yaoi manga to do with Ellen Light. I have loads of Yaoi. And now I've figured out, and now I found out that there's a Yaoi flavoured Haichu sweet. My friend Jeremy sent me this link to they're like little chew gum thingies. I don't think it's gum. But yeah, and it's Yaoi flavoured. So I was like, what the hell? What's Yaoi flavour? I want to know what Yaoi tastes like. So yeah, I looked up and it was like a sweet and salty mixed, like it was a salty pickle layer, which sounds disgusting. filled with a fruity sweet layer, and I was like, I would try it just because I want to try yaoi. So if it's sweet and salty, I found some sweet and salty popcorn, so I decided that that was yaoi flavoured popcorn, and I ate the whole bag. Whoops. So yeah, yaoi is very easy to get into, but at the same time, some people don't like it, which I can understand because I've been in both areas where I love it and hate it, because it was just never, I never liked it at all. But now it's beautiful, and I'll never look down on it again. But there are, you know, levels. You know, there are many levels with yaoi. If you want to get into yaoi or want to ease yourself into yaoi, do not go to websites where it specialises in yaoi, because you're not going to find kissing pictures. You're going to find hardcore bondage sex pictures. If that's what you want, great. But if you don't, you know, there's some people that ship yaoi like, ah, they're so cute and fluffy. Which brings me on to fan fiction. There are many levels of fan fiction with yaoi too. But not just yaoi, yuri, which is basically the same but two girls together. And hentai. Everybody loves a bit of hentai. But you know, it's like, if you want a fanfic or a picture that's just them kissing, you want to look for the fluffy ones. You want to look for fluffy. If you're putting in LX Light hardcore yaoi bondage sex into your Google search, you're not going to get fluffy, are you? You're going to get the hardcore bondage fluffiness, not fluffiness. You're going to get the hardcore bondage sex. Because there's all sorts, you know, there's worse. There are pictures which I've never really wanted to think about too much. I saw a picture of Elle with a cake. Yeah. Which doesn't exactly class as yaoi, but I found it while looking up yaoi, and it's basically a massive big strawberry wedding cake, and Elle's like over it, really enjoying himself, if you get my drift. But then there are also other weird pictures, like there's one of a giant ant, like a man-sized ant, pushing Elle to the wall. Who draws these? I don't know. Do I want to know them? Probably not. But hey, that was my vlog about yaoi. If you go watch yaoi, I'll love you forever. There's loads of different OVAs and animes and mangas and all sorts of things that are yaoi themed. Go watch some yaoi. It will refresh your mind. But just be careful what you're looking up, okay? Anyway, that's enough from me. I'm gonna go and continue to edit my video. Bye!